What's going on, everyone? This is Frozen 2 and Stranger Things fanboy Dustin 4 here, and welcome back to another video. This is not a video I was expecting to make. I actually did a live stream doing this video voting for like the winners of this award show that I'm about to talk about. Not a lot of people like went there. Not a lot of people joined, so I'm going to be giving you guys my personal thoughts, some summarization of what I voted for, and my predictions, my non-biased predictions for the People's Choice Awards. Yeah, the nominees just came out today. I did not expect it to be. I actually found out when I woke up. I don't remember how, but I just know that the People's Choice Awards are just the nominees came out, and it's going to happen. The actual award will happen this December. So yeah, with that said, let's take a look at my predictions and summarizations and thoughts on it. So I'm gonna start off with saying a very hot take that's probably going to piss off a lot of people, but People's Choice Awards is my favorite award show of all time. Yes, even over the Oscars, over the Golden Globes, over the Emmys, over the Kids Choice Awards, yeah, and over the BAFTAs. I think People's Choice Awards is my favorite. The reason why is because I think this has a perfect blend of blockbusters and how do I say this, blockbusters and Oscar films. Yeah, there were some Oscar films this year that I'll mention about like what they are later, but I think why the reason why this is my favorite is because the movies that are nominated are my type. Sure, there are a lot of times when they pick the winner that I didn't want to win, but yeah, I just really enjoy. But I still love how the nominees are my type. Kids Choice Awards, the nominees are also my type, and also like I love the Tyson Awards where you can actually vote, and it's still like presented as a professional award show. Like, this is what I love. I love it when fans are being listened to, and I love that. But the problem with the Kids Choice Awards and why it's not my favorite is because like a lot of dumb decisions, a lot of dumb wins. I don't even know if Kids Choice Awards is in my top 5 favorite award shows. But People's Choice Awards is way better. Yeah. So yeah, but without further ado, let's get on with let's dive into the categories. So yeah, I'm gonna be summarizing like what I voted for, like based on what you saw in the award. I mean, in the live stream for those who joined, and my non-biased predictions. Yeah, I mean, not I don't expect these to meet my expectations. I just expect that they pick something good. So so yeah, with that said, let's get started. Starting off with the movie 2022. We have Bullet Train, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Elvis, Jurassic World Dominion, Nope, The Batman, Thor Love and Thunder, and Top Gun Maverick. I voted for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It's my favorite movie of the year, and I think it's super underrated, and it's probably my second favorite MCU movie behind Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, I adore it. I don't think any movie this year will dethrone it. But I think all of these movies, I actually love all of these movies. I really like them. So I'll probably do a ranking of some of the categories in Instagram. What I'll think about it. Maybe when the time comes. I don't know. If I feel like it. But yeah. So yeah. Now let's take a look at yeah, what I personally think will win. I vote for Multiverse of Madness, but that doesn't. I don't think it will win. I think it's going to be either the Batman or Top Gun Maverick. Considering how much the People's Choice Awards has been a sucker for big epic superhero movies. No, not it's not really a big epic one, but considering how the Oscars have been like the People's Choice Awards have been has been a sucker for superhero movies and been like always like awarding them, and how much people are a fan of it. I think the win is going to go with for the Batman. Um, I think the Batman will win. The Batman is my favorite DCU movie. No, my favorite DC movie of all time. And yeah, and the best Batman movie. So, if it wins, I'd be totally fine with that. Top Gun Maverick is also another movie that I'm expecting to win. Because I adore Top Gun Maverick. I know it's been a huge favorite of the year by both critics and audiences. So if it wins, I won't be surprised, and I think it'll be a worthy win. But I think if any of these movies win, yes, even Thor: Love and Thunder, which I think is super underrated, I think it would be like, okay, fine, that's pretty solid choice. But the big three are Multiverse of Madness, Top Gun Maverick, and the Batman. The comedy movie 2022. I'm pretty mad in this category. No sadly no Jackass Forever, no Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, no Bros. Those three are hands down the best comedy movies of the year, and they got snubbed unfortunately. Um, but the nominees are Fire Island, Hustle, Hocus Pocus 2, Marry Me, Senior Year, Diana Project, The Lost City, and Ticket to Paradise. Among all of these nominees, I have seen Hocus Pocus 2 and Hocus Pocus 2, which was terrible. Diana Project, which was pretty awesome, and The Lost City, which I think is overrated. I plan to watch Hustle and the Ticket to Paradise very soon. I really need to watch Hustle so badly. I don't know how I haven't seen it yet, but yeah. I personally voted for the Adam Project. I think it's the best movie of the categories. I think it's a great movie. It's very underrated and one of Sean Levy's better movies. But my favorite comedy of the year is Jackass Forever. If it was nominated, I would have voted for it, and I think it should have been nominated. Oh yeah, I also plan to watch Marry Me, even though I'm not looking forward to it. I think it's gonna suck. I hope I'm wrong though. The action movie of 2022, aka my favorite genre of all time. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a top five favorite genres video soon, and spoiler alert, yeah, action is my favorite. It's literally my kind of entertainment. It's my kind of fun. Yeah, I go to the movies to see action, and sometimes even if they have bad writing, I still forgive them if they're enjoyable. If an action movie is boring, and that's not exciting, and it does dip in quality, then that's how you feel in action movie. But yeah, now see what the nominees for the nominees are: Black Adam, Bullet Train, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Jurassic World Dominion, The Batman, The Woman King, Thor: Love and Thunder, and Top Gun Maverick. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is probably my favorite of these. But as an action movie, I think that there's a movie that I think is better when it comes to an action movie, where some of the best action and of the year, and some of the most accelerating ones, and one that actually does use a practical effect and not CGI, and one that I think deserves my vote for at least one category, and that is Top Gun Maverick. Yes, Top Gun Maverick is a better made film than Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Yeah. Top Gun Maverick is phenomenal. I did not expect it to be one of my favorite movies of all time. It's certainly the best Tom Cruise movie, the best Spider-Man movie, and it's in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. I adore it to no end, so that's why I voted for. I think Top Gun Maverick will also win this category. There's no doubt about it. Maybe the Batman could win. It also has some epic action, but Top Gun Maverick is what I think is gonna win. So yeah. The drama movie at 2022. Let's go for this. The nominees for best drama movies. We have Nope, Death on the Nile, Don't Worry Darling, Elvis, Halloween Ends, Luckiest Girl Alive, Scream, and Where the Crawdads Sing. So I haven't seen Luckiest Girl Alive, but I like Mila Kunis, so maybe I might, but just maybe. But okay, anyway. But yeah, let's see. What movie did I vote for? I voted for Don't Worry Darling. I think that movie is a masterpiece. It's incredible. It's underrated. I don't get the hate for it. Obviously, people are just hating it just because of the behind the scenes drama and stuff. But I don't think that's gonna be the winner. What do I think will win? I think based on popularity wise, I think Scream might win, because I think Scream is just despite Scream being very divisive by its reception, I think Scream might win. I think I'd be perfectly happy with that. Elvis and Nope and Elvis could be like contenders, could be high contenders, like high chances that they could win. And yeah. What the movie that I don't want to win, and I'll be pissed off if it wins, is Halloween Ends, or should I say Halloween Turds. Now, I was way too generous to Halloween Ends in my review for it in my channel. I gave it a 5 out of 10. I said it's mediocre and underwhelming, but it still got some effort put into it. No, there's not barely effort put into it. There's barely any effort. I do like the last 30 minutes and how it concluded, but the movie is terrible. Like, it's, I mean, it's just boring. It's just a rom com, just cheesy teen rom com. It's not a Halloween movie, and the movie pretty much made Michael Myers out of character, which is so wrong. It's terrible. I gave it a 5 out of 10, but now it's a 3 out of 10. Maybe it could even go lower from there, but for now, 3 out of 10 because of the ending. Probably gonna rewatch it soon and see how bad it really is, but. So yeah, to summarize it, I voted for Don't Worry Darling, but I think Scream is what I think will win. The male movie star 2022. Yeah, now we're getting into the casting. The nominees for the actors are Brad Pitt in Bullet Train, Chris Hemsworth in Thor: Love and Thunder, Chris Pratt in Jurassic World Dominion, Daniel Kaluuya for Nope, Dwayne Johnson for Black Adam, Miles Teller for Top Gun Maverick, Ryan Reynolds for The Adam Project, and Tom Cruise for Top Gun Maverick. I vote for Tom. I wish Robert Pattinson got nominated. I think Robert Pattinson got snubbed because he's probably like the best Batman actor, and I could have voted for Robert Pattinson if he was nominated, but kind of a shame they snubbed him. Um, I vote for Tom Cruise because Tom Cruise is just legendary. He's like pretty much a fan favorite right now. He's like pretty much one of the best actors working today, and he's in my top 3 favorite actors, right below Daniel Craig and Tom Holland. Yeah, Tom Cruise is phenomenal. I think Dwayne Johnson will win as Black Adam because let's be real, Dwayne Johnson is pretty much a fan favorite this year because of how he Black Adam has been his passion project for 15 years, and not to mention he knows how to listen to the fans, and he literally brought Henry Cavill Superman back. So, and yeah, he gave the best performance in his career as Black Adam. So I vote for Tom Cruise, but I predict Black Adam Dwayne Johnson will win. Oh yeah, Dwayne Johnson is actually a fan favorite in the People's Choice Awards. He won last year for Jungle Cruise, and so maybe he'll win again for this year because of how much of a fan favorite he is. Now, I don't love Dwayne Johnson because a lot of movies he's been playing the same character over and again, but loved him in Black Adam, so I'd be totally happy. I'll be satisfied if he wins. The female movie star 2022, the nominees are Elizabeth Olsen for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Gal Gadot for Death in the Nile, Jennifer Garner for The Adam Project, Jennifer Lopez for Marry Me, Joey King for Bullet Train, Kiki Palmer, Nope, Queen Latifah, Hustle, and Viola Davis, The Woman Killer. Yes, I think this is an easy win. I can already tell which is going to win, and it's hard for me to imagine another winner. Elizabeth Olsen from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness will win. Scarlet Witch, Wanda/Scarlet Witch is pretty much a fan favorite character in the MCU. Many people say that she is the best MCU female character. And so I think most likely I can see her winning. I don't know if anyone else will win. I mean, if someone else wins, I can't really imagine it. I think it'll be a surprise, but except Jennifer Lopez, which I don't think she deserved it. I think everyone else would deserve to win. But Elizabeth Olsen, no competition. She's probably my fifth favorite MCU character of all time. She's at number 5. And maybe 5 or 6. I don't know because maybe either 5 or 6 because I'm not sure who's better here or Tom Holland Spider-Man. I might put Spider-Man above her, but I'll think about it. But female characters easily top 5. I think one nominee that I think will come close, and if she wins, I think that'll be a great, a pleasant surprise. Joey King and Bullet Train. She was the standout of Bullet Train. I loved her in Bullet Train. Her best performance and one of the best villains of the year. Yeah, she's probably my second favorite villain. In my top 5 favorite villains of the year. Loved Prince. Just the standout. And Joey King was amazing. But Elizabeth Olsen is better. So yeah. The drama movie star 2022. Okay, the nominees are Austin Butler for Elvis, Daniel Kaluuya for Nope, Florence Pugh for Don't Worry Darling, Gal Gadot for Death in the Nile, Harry Styles, Don't Worry Darling, Jamie Lee Curtis, Halloween Ends, Kiki Palmer, nope, and Mila Kunis is luckiest girl alive. This was tough, and this was actually pretty tough. It was actually a tie between Austin Butler and Florence Pugh. Um, yeah, I think they're both tied. Austin but Austin Butler gave probably my favorite male performance of 2022, and he was actually snubbed for best the male star 2022. I could have easily voted for him, and he's probably my vote to win the Oscars for best actor. Um, and Florence Pugh is another one that I would have voted for. She was phenomenal. Don't worry, Dudley. Pretty much her best performance. Next to Yelena from the MCU. I love Florence Pugh, and Florence Pugh is one of the greatest actresses of all time. I mean, this actually could have been like her opportunity to win. I still can't get over that Laura Dern from Marriage Story won over Florence Pugh from Little Women in the Oscars for 2020 for Best Supporting Actress. Florence Pugh should have gotten that win big time. Should have gotten that award big time. I thought that Don't Worry Done like she could have actually won the Oscars, but it was panned by critics, so I don't think there's a chance anymore. As an actor, I think Florence Pugh is better, but performance wise, I think they're both equal. So by the way, the People's Choice Awards are probably worth 25 votes actually. So and most of them I gave 20 all my 25 votes to. But for this one, if it's a tie, I split in half. So I gave Florence Pugh 13 votes, and I gave Austin Butler 12 votes. But again, yeah, this has a total of 25 votes, just to let you know. Okay, the comedy movie star 2022. The nominees are Adam Sandler from Hustle, Channing Tatum for The Lost City, Jennifer Garner for The Adam Project, Jennifer Lopez for Marry Me, Julia Roberts for Ticket to Paradise, Queen Latifah for Hustle, Ryan Reynolds for The Adam Project, and Sandra Bullock for The Lost City. Yeah, honestly, yeah, a lot of these nominees are mixed on. I think it just shows that the comedy is pretty much a low point this year. I can't believe people say action movies and superhero movies are going downhill, but I think the real problem with movies nowadays is comedy, because comedy movies are just terrible nowadays, especially freaking rom coms. Oh, what a terrible genre. I think, yeah, but comedy really has went downhill nowadays. I just can't really get into them anymore. I think action movies and superhero action movies are way better. I love action comedies though. But but my favorite comedian was actually in the nominee, and that's Ryan Reynolds. I love Ryan Reynolds. He's not the best actor, but he is pretty much the best comedian in my opinion. He's just so hilarious, especially as Deadpool and Free Guy. I love both seeing Sean Levy and Ryan Reynolds work together. I think I am beyond high for Deadpool 3. I think that's going to be the best Deadpool movie and one of the best MCU movies. So vote for Ryan Reynolds. I actually don't care. I only and maybe Adam Sandler could win, but I'm hoping it's Ryan Reynolds. But maybe. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I forgot to get my predictions for the comedy movie category. I think Hustle will win best comedy, and Adam Sandler will win the comedy star because I've heard great things about Hustle. I can't believe I haven't seen it yet. I really need to watch it. Maybe in November. I'll definitely watch it in November. I'm not gonna take that back. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I will definitely watch Hustle this November. And I think but for now, Diamond Project is better. But maybe after I watch Hustle, it could probably be thrown Diamond Project as the best of the nominees. The action movie star 2022. Let's see who are nominees. Chris Hemsworth for Thor: Love and Thunder, Chris Pratt for Jurassic World Dominion, Dwayne Johnson for Black Adam, Elizabeth Olsen for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Joey King for Bullet Train, Tom Cruise for Top Gun Maverick, Viola Davis for The Woman King, Zoe Kravitz for The Batman. Um, yeah. This was tough actually. Now, I think I actually voted for Dwayne Johnson from Black Adam in the live stream, but I don't think he, and I will say that he did, but I don't think that he I don't think he deserves my full thing about it. I mean, I love Dwayne Johnson. Don't get me wrong, but I think there are way better actors I could have picked. I do think Dwayne Johnson could win, and I wouldn't be surprised. But I think there are better nominees out there. Um, Elizabeth. I think I would probably nowadays vote for Elizabeth Olsen. Because she's probably like the breakout star of these nominees. She's this badass as Scarlet Witch. I think it's gonna be either Dwayne Johnson, Elizabeth Olsen, or Tom Cruise is gonna win. But this was like pretty much the toughest category for me. Okay, now we get to now we're done with movies. Now let's get to TV shows. TV shows literally dominated the year. I think this year has been pretty much the best year for TV shows, and yeah, TV shows dominated movies this year. There's no doubt about that. Two of my two favorite TV shows of the year are literally better than any movie I've seen, straight up. And if you know me so well, you probably know what those two shows are because I'm so passionate about them. But yeah, now let's get into the shows list. Yeah, the nominees for best shows are Abbott Elementary, Better Call Saul, Grey's Anatomy, House of the Dragon, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Saturday Night Live, Stranger Things, and This Is Us. Now, I have seen Better Call Saul, House of the Dragon, Obi-Wan Kenobi, kind of saw Saturday Night Live, I saw bits and pieces, and of course, Stranger Things. I think it's most likely Stranger Things is going to win. It's like I think it's gonna be either House of the Dragon or Stranger Things, but I am passionate that Stranger Things is going to win. I am very passionate about it. Obi-Wan Kenobi, maybe, I don't know, but I am I want Stranger Things to win. I'd be disappointed if Stranger Things doesn't because Stranger Things I think it's pretty much a fan favorite right now, and maybe it does have a highest chance of winning. But then we have House of the Dragon, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and maybe Better Call Saul. I don't know about that, but maybe. But I am keeping my fingers crossed and hoping that Stranger Things wins because it is the greatest show of all time, period. And it's pretty much the Frozen 2 of live action and TV shows that based on like how I think about it, I love it to know, and I really need it to win. Again, maybe it could be House of the Dragon, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'd be disappointed, but I think okay, well at least they're good, they're great shows. But we need the Stranger Things. So yeah, if you haven't voted for the People's Choice Award and you're gonna vote, please I beg you, please vote for Stranger Things. So yeah, the drama show 2022. So yeah, the nominees for drama show 2022 are Better Call Saul, Cobra Kai, Euphoria, Grey's Anatomy, Law and Order, and Ozark, The Walking Dead, and This Is Us. I really need to see Ozark so badly. But I think I could tell Cobra Kai is probably gonna win, and I voted for Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is my second favorite show of all time, behind Stranger Things. I adore Cobra Kai. It's just like Stranger Things. It's pretty much better than any movie I've seen this year. And if Cobra Kai wins, then I'd be so happy and overjoyed. And plus, Cobra Kai is pretty much another fan favorite show this year. Cobra Kai is a fan favorite show. Season 5 is a fan favorite season, so I could see it winning. Maybe Better Call Saul if Euphoria is possible, but I passionately want Cobra Kai to win because I love it so much. Um, the comedy show of 2022. Not a lot of good nominees here, but yeah. About Elementary, Blackish, Only Murders in the Building, Never Have I Ever, Saturday Night Live, the Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window, Young Rock, and Young Sheldon. Now, I have seen three of these. I kind of saw Saturday Night Live. Yeah, I've seen Young Sheldon, but my vote goes to the highly underrated, the Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. Probably the most underrated show of the year, next to The Lord of the Rings of Power and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I actually might rewatch it soon. I feel motivated to rewatch it. I'll probably rewatch it before the end of the year. But yeah, The Woman in the House Across the Street is my vote, because easily probably pretty much the best comedy show of the year. I feel like it's such a misunderstood masterpiece. Will I review it? Well, maybe. But yeah, I think it's a very misunderstood show, and I'm not only hating it. I'm not only praising it just because of Kristen Bell. I just really love the mystery behind it. I love how literally unpredictable. That's why it's like who knew that that the murderer would be a 9-year-old child. And I absolutely love like how to spoof and probably like the best spoof. People just don't get it. Like people are taking it too seriously. I I skipped reality TV show because I have not seen any of these shows. So yeah, whatever. The competition show 2022. We have America's Got Talent, American Idol, Dancing with the Stars, rap, Ru- whatever. I don't. You know what? I don't care. I don't really care. The Voice also. So I have seen three of these nominees: America's Got Talent, American Idol, and The Voice. I love. I like American Idol, but I don't love it. I love The Voice. Probably my top five reality shows. Um, but America's Got Talent is my pick. But and there is one major snub here, Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen is my favorite competition show and my favorite reality show of all time. And I love Hell's Kitchen. I've actually been watching it recently and I love it. I just love Gordon Ramsay's raging and he's pretty much the best TV show host ever. Like, no doubt. Like, love Gordon Ramsay. He's just so entertaining. Um, Male TV star 2022. This is an interesting one. We have Dwayne Johnson for in Young Rock, Ewan McGregor for Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ice-T for Lord Law and Order, Jason Bateman for Ozark, Noah Schnapp from Stranger Things, Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead, Oscar Isaac for Moon Knight, and Sterling King Brown from This Is Us. Yeah, I'm happy for Will Byers getting nominated. Unfortunately, he's not the best of these categories. The best ones are Ewan McGregor and Oscar Isaac for Moon Knight. I personally voted for Oscar Isaac because yeah, because like I think he's a perfect Moon Knight. And I actually plan to rewatch Moon Knight soon. I plan to rewatch Moon Knight in the future. And how do I say this? Maybe I'm about to rewatch like before the end of the month, maybe tonight or tomorrow. Who knows? But actually, the more on reflection, the more looking back at it, I think Ewan McGregor would be my true vote because Ewan McGregor is my favorite Star Wars character of all time. I mean, Obi-Wan Kenobi is my favorite Star Wars character, and Ewan McGregor is, even though I don't like him, I'm not a fan of him in the Phantom Menace. I think he's perfect for Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he's my favorite character, and that's why I had to vote for Ewan McGregor. Or rather, I wish I voted for him, but I'm satisfied with voting for Oscar Isaac. I think he could win considering how the People's Choice Awards are more leaning to Marvel. Maybe him or Obi-Wan Kenobi, who knows? But yeah. The female star of TV star 2022. Oh boy, well this is where things get really upsetting for me because of one star. But first, let's take a look at the nominees. Millie Bobby Brown for Stranger Things, Ellen Pompeo, Grey's Anatomy, Kristen Bell, the woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window, Marite Rambo, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but the one from Never Ever Ever, many more, This Is Us, Mariska, blah 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 blah. Selena Gomez, only Morris in the building. The other two, I don't know how to pronounce her name, so skip. Where the hell is Say Sing from Stranger Things? Wow, that sucks, man. Why isn't Stacey getting enough recognition for her phenomenal performance as Max? If she gets nubbed at the Oscars for The Whale for Best Supporting Actress, I'm gonna freaking lose it. Seriously, like Stacey needs an award. I'm so annoyed. However, I'm not that upset as much as I was with the Emmys because there's a nominee that more than makes up for it, and I am so happy that this actress got nominated, and that is Kristen Bell for The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. Yeah, Kristen Bell is my favorite actress of all time. Everyone knows that by now. So her getting nominated for The Woman in the House Across the Street was pretty much something that I would have never expected. She's just so underrated. I love Kristen Bell. So I vote for Kristen Bell, and I think it does make up for Stacey getting snubbed. So it's not that bad. So yeah, but my prediction for what is going to win, I think Millie Bobby Brown's going to win. Because come on, it's Stranger Things fan favorite. I'd be damn happy if Millie Bobby Brown wins. I don't see Kristen Bell winning, but if she wins, I'd be I'd be shocked if she wins. But But I still vote for her because I need to give my love and support for Kristen Bell. She'd always be in my heart, man. Love Kristen Bell. The drama TV star 2022. Ellen Pompeo for Grey Anatomy. Jason Bateman for Ozark. Manny Mortis. You know what? Screw this. Screw this. I'm not gonna vote. I'm not gonna say the nominees. I need to speed round this. I'm taking. I might pass the 30-minute mark, so I'm gonna speed round this. I vote for Zendaya and I want Zendaya to win for Euphoria. That's all. So I'm gonna speed round this. Comedy TV star 2022. I vote Kristen Bell all the way. I have no idea who's gonna win. I don't know if Kristen Bell will actually win, but I hope Kristen Bell wins. But I voted for Kristen Bell for Comedy TV Star of the Year. Daytime Talk Show 2022. Ellen DeGeneres Show. I vote for that. Maybe that or Good Morning America could win. I don't know what's gonna win, but most of them are popular. Nighttime Talk Show 2022. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon is what I voted for. It's my favorite talk show of all time. But I think maybe either that or James Corden could win. Either one of the popular ones could win. Competition contest 2022. I voted for the Mayas America's Got Talent, but America's Got Talent, the one who won America's Got Talent, the Mayas were absolutely brilliant. Reality TV star 2022, no one, because I don't know who they are, and I haven't seen their shows, so screw it. The binge worthy show 2022. By the way, if you're wondering which show that I would probably binge on the most, I mean, I do binge on Stranger Things a lot, but I think the most binge worthy show is Cobra Kai because I think because they're shorter, they're like 30 to 40 minutes, and pretty much the longest episode is pretty much 45 minutes, I think Cobra Kai is much easier to follow than Stranger Things. When Cobra Kai season 5 came out, I mentioned this a lot of times already. I stayed up all night just to binge the entire series, and I slept like at 12:50 a.m. I didn't really sleep at that time. I don't sleep at that time. I normally sleep at 10:30 or 11. I normally sleep at 11 or sometimes 10:30, 9 p.m. earliest. But yeah, the most binge-worthy show is but out of the nominees, I voted for The Boys because The Boys is easily the best of the nominees for binge-worthy. But even though I didn't really binge it. Best the sci-fi fantasy show 2022. Stranger Things will most likely win. I vote Stranger Things and I want Stranger Things to win. Oh yeah, how the hell is She-Hulk nominated? Are you serious? Like, She-Hulk is nominated. Why? Like, this is BS. Like, total BS. She-Hulk does not deserve to be nominated. I'm pissed off about seeing She-Hulk nominated. I would rather see Miss Marvel nominated. I would have been like, yeah, okay, if Miss Marvel gets nominated, that would have been my reaction. But no, it's She-Hulk. Disgusting. Terrible show. Atrocious. Okay, now singers. I'm gonna go through this quickly. Male artist Harry Styles. Female artist Lady Gaga. I think Taylor Swift is gonna win though. Hopefully Lady Gaga though. Group Panic at the Disco, obviously because the group of 2022. Obviously Panic at the Disco because they made they're pretty much the same group that made Into the Unknown, the pop version from Frozen 2. So of course I need to give my love to them. Song of 2022, Hold My Hand from Lady Gaga. Album 2022, I couldn't really decide. Well, I haven't really checked out any of those albums, so I didn't vote. Country artist, I don't know any of those, so I didn't vote. Latin artist 2022, Sebastian Yatra. He sang Dos Oruguitas from Encanto, the Oscar song, and while Dos Oruguitas isn't really my favorite song of the year, the scene itself is my favorite scene in Encanto. It's just so beautiful. It's so haunting, and it's far more mature than any of the other scenes in Encanto. And again, but I Dos Oruguitas is probably my top 5. But again, there are better songs. Maybe it could be my favorite song. Oh yeah, also that scene is very emotional as well. Maybe I'll rewatch I might think about making Dos Oruguitas my favorite song in Encanto, but I'll probably rewatch it first to see if it's really worth it or if there are better songs. But part of me thinks that there's probably better songs. The new artist 2022, Dove Cameron, I guess, even though I'm not passionate about her, I like her, but I don't love her. Music video 2022, I haven't seen any music video, so I think Hold My Hand was snubbed. That's clearly the best music video of the year, and that should have been nominated. The collaboration song 2022, didn't listen to any of those songs, so. The concert tour 2022, Billie Eilish, even though I don't watch concerts anymore, I watched one back in 2014, I think for Bruno Mars. I saw Bruno Mars concert back in 2014, but I don't watch concerts anymore because they're too expensive. I vote for Billie Eilish because, come on, she's the greatest singer of all time. In my opinion, the best singer next to Haley Steinfeld. Oh yeah, by the way, before I move on to the final category, by the way, I want to ask, where is I Ain't Worried by One Republic, and where is One Republic for best group? That song was brutally snubbed. So yeah. Social Celebrity 2022, I voted for Selena Gomez. I think Social Star 2022, Mr. Beast. I think, yeah. Comedy Act 2022, Chris Rock. Game Changer 2022, Steph Curry. He's my favorite sports star of all time. Every time I watch basketball games, I always, with my dad, we both always root for Stephen Curry, and I love him, so he deserves to win. Podcast, I don't listen to podcast. Maybe the YouTube podcast. I do listen to podcasts on YouTube. Like, I don't know but these podcasts I don't listen to. That wasn't the nominees. And we're done. So that was a lot of fun talking about it. I love People's Choice Awards. It's my favorite award show. I'm hoping that this can live up to my expectations and become the best People's Choice Awards here. Otherwise, it's gonna go to 2019. Otherwise, but yeah, right now the best award show, People's Choice Awards is 2019. So yeah, what's your opinion on the People's Choice Awards 2022? Who agrees with me that People's Choice Awards is the best award show of all time? And have you voted? I'll send a comment. I'll send a link for the voting in the comment section. Please vote for Stranger Things and Cobra Kai, and vote for Kristen Bell. Please vote for those. So yeah, comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my review on Stranger Things season 2 for its 5th anniversary today. So yeah, bye guys.